thing I didn't know. Leon has got not one Camino, but two. I've never heard of Camino de San Salvador, but we're turning left. The yellow shell is where we're going, Santiago. Like Liverpool, it's got a cathedral to spare. We're going this way. There's something very liminal about the river and the city. Sheffield has got 5 rivers. Liverpool has got one large river, and Leon has got this river, Rio Bernesga, and it marks really the boundary of the city centre with what is beyond. And what is beyond for me on this first morning of the last leg of my Camino is Santiago. It's about 300 kilometers that way. Next stop, coffee and croissant for breakfast. There's your front door, very secure. If you want to live in a place like this, here's one for sale. Or alternatively, you can live in a gated community like this, in a fancy BMW car like that, and shut yourself off from the riffraff of this world in beautifully maintained properties like this. Now, the only trouble with that, which is really the main trouble I have with the Tory party in Britain, is that its priority is looking after number one. We're not all in this together. If you're a Tory, you're in it for yourself, and there's no getting around it. And that's why, a large reason why we have a divided society at the moment. One of the things to appreciate about the Camino is how collaborative and participatory it is, because everybody is doing exactly the same thing. We are literally all in this together, and somebody has gone to the trouble of just extemporizing and putting some stones. This is an alternative path, hopefully with a hostel about 3 hours that way. Day one, so far so good. There's plenty of standing water on the path and in the fields, so I must be just lucky again with the weather. It's a very balmy, sunny, mild. I'd say it's about 12 or 14 degrees now and quite warm. This is different, however. I am no arborealist, if that's the right word, but this clump of trees, what do you call it, copse of trees, definitely looks dead. Deceased is no more to me, as John Cleese might say, and I think that sign is the sign of death, a black and white oblong nailed to that tree. And I also noticed that the undergrowth, except there's green bits there, but here it's grey ashy, so there are birds flying about in it. There's one up there, well, you can't see it, it's just flown down. So I don't know what that's about, my friends. I don't know whether it's climate change. I suspect not. I suspect this is some form of human pollution. Well, I suppose climate change is as well, isn't it? What do you think? Why would a whole copse be devastated? Maybe the groundwater has been poisoned by something, some industry nearby, I don't know. This is not a more basic hostel. This is actually like a hobbit house built into the side of the hillside just off the Camino, with a nice big conifer tree of some sort. But look, it's got a stovepipe and probably living room pipes as well. So there's the Camino, my backpack. We're going that way. You can, after 6 hours of walking on the first day, I can't tell you how glad I am to come to rest and hopefully find a bed for me in one of the hostels here. Speak to you later. He looks a friendly sort, doesn't he? With his shell on his hat, he's got a dagger or a cross on his breast tunic. He's got some, I guess it's water in on his pole. His sandals, and again a shell and a swag bag. Could be me. I'm staying one night in this lovely yellow teal pep hostel. It's absolutely splendid. I have a room to myself, which I'm very grateful for, because I creak, especially my back, and I need a good night's sleep, and it'll be fine. This is a lovely little town on the road to Santiago.